the last 2 weeks, festive atmosphere has been around on the streets in Hanoi. In the kitchen of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi, like other chef and kitchen staffs, Nguyen is busy preparing for Christmas parties. However, apart from that, she and others 16 kitchen staffs have been busy practicing singing Christmas songs. They are the main singers for activity named A Music Taste of Christmas, an idea of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi to celebrate Christmas time and raise funds for less fortunate people.
Hello everyone, and you're watching Sharing Vietnam at 11:45 a.m. on BTC Net Viet. For the last 2 weeks, Christmas has arrived in Vietnam. People decorating their house, preparing for one of the biggest festivals of the year. And joining our program today will be the representative of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi. He will share with us a story which makes Christmas not only a festive but also a meaningful event of the year. Please join me in welcoming the food and beverage manager of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi, Mr. Joe Chen. Thank you so much for joining us, and first of all, we'd love to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy 2014.
Thank you, same to you.
We have seen the chef of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi preparing for a great event named A Music Taste of Christmas. So may you share about this special event, and why did Fortuna Hotel Hanoi choose the chef to be the main people who take part in this singing section?
Every year we, Fortuna Hotel, we will have this caroling team going around the hotel singing and getting the in-house guests involved. This year we do it in a special way whereby we get our kitchen chef to come out from the kitchen and to join in the singing, so that this is another kind of appreciation show to the chef and to show to the public that these guys doesn't only know how to cook, but they also can sing.
How have the staff of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi prepared for this event, and what are your comments on their efforts?
The hotel staff, the whole team, actually we went through a few months training every week, because some of them are whereby they don't even speak good English, so we are singing in English. So all these efforts we actually really appreciate, and the whole team, the whole hotel, we spend a lot of time on meetings and planning. Every event we do, we actually spend weeks or maybe months in preparation.
Not only being an event to bring the festive mood to the guests coming to a hotel, but also bringing the assistance to disadvantaged people. May you share about that idea? And I'm curious if that's the first time Fortuna Hotel Hanoi have this activity?
During this caroling season, we would like the guests to get involved by what we call the fundraising. Yeah, so that we are doing this in order to help the leprosy. Fortuna Hotel, we have been doing it for quite a number of years with actually with quite a good success. We did not only do during this festive season, whereby throughout the year we will get involved in other activities. Some is through joining the charities work by the authority, or even to the extent that we, the hotel management, we will organize our own charity drive. We go up to the those mountain far out to help the children, the schools to rebuild physically we go down and stay. I think the last trip they went for 2 days to plan a playground for the kids.
Starting from December the 21st until Christmas, every day at 7 p.m., guests at Fortuna Hotel Hanoi can enjoy the choral songs presented by the hotel's chefs. For months, these amateur singers have practiced 16 Christmas songs in English, Spanish, and Italian. They didn't take days off to practice or any payment for the activity. They voluntarily bring festive mood to the guests and raise funds for leprosy patients.
I'm very happy because there's an event like this season, like Christmas Carol here, because it made me feel like near to my home, So I like it.
Guests of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi are not only Vietnamese but also foreign tourists. Although a music taste of Christmas is not a big event, but it has become an unforgettable memory for those who stay in Fortuna Hotel Hanoi during 2013 Christmas. Foreign tourists for sure can understand more about the tradition of give and take of the Vietnamese through events like a music taste of Christmas.
I know that it's your first Christmas here in Vietnam. May you share with us a little bit about the similarity and the differences in the way to celebrate Christmas in your country and in Vietnam?
Well, firstly, for us back in Singapore and even in China, Shanghai, you can see lots of the streets are being lined up with lights. During night time, you can see the whole streets is in the festive mood. Yeah, at least 2 weeks before the Christmas day itself. Every hotel, shopping mall, even on the street lamps, you see is decorated with a Christmas kind of decoration. And people are anxious for the day to come because there is a big party, especially in Singapore. The government will organize a party on the whole street whereby it's being blocked off for vehicles and everybody will dance there. Yeah? Whereby in Shanghai it's individual hotels or restaurants or bars, they will have their own parties planned in ahead. I find it's slightly different over here is perhaps Vietnamese, I think, is more homely.
Christmas, New Year and Tet holiday in Vietnam are the time when Vietnamese people reunite with their families, celebrating the greatest event of the year in love with the family. So what do you think about this tradition and the way that Vietnamese people are preserving those values?
Sad to say, Singapore for the Tet holiday, we don't actually celebrate too much. Whereby I believe the traditional Tet holiday is families visiting relatives, gatherings. But Singapore is a fast-moving country, and our public holiday is only for 2 days. Only the close families will get together on the eve of Chinese New Year to have a dinner. We call it reunion dinner. And then the first day and the second day, we will just normally we will just visit a few of our relatives, and that's it. The tradition of the Chinese New Year slowly in Singapore is actually not as strong as what it should be. I was told by my Vietnamese colleagues that if I am still in Hanoi during Tet, I wouldn't see much people on the street because most of the Vietnamese will be go back to their hometown, and for those who are from Hanoi, they are visiting, so the street will actually be very quiet, isn't it? Family is one of the most important thing in our life, and different race, and we should preserve our culture. Some of the traditional things, like, I don't know, for us, it's more like lion dance, dragon dance, firecrackers, so on and so forth. Even down to the cuisine which we eat, we have a special name for it. Those names whereby it means prosperity, happiness, good fortune, so on.
As like the young staff of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi doing the charity work for disadvantaged people, a lot of young Vietnamese people nowadays during Christmas holiday, they have a lot of charity work to bring assistance to poor people in Vietnam, people who need help. What do you think about that trend?
Well, that is very good. That is really good. I mean, especially if it's organized by the younger generation, this is very encouraging, because back in my country, the youngsters are more involved, into IT thing. When I just came to Hanoi to join Fortuna, I think during the second week, we had one event whereby the hotel organized staff went to the mountainside, which I mentioned earlier. I was actually very impressed, because back in Singapore we don't have that event too much, especially for those hotels. We are more concentrating on how to generate revenues. That is the most important part. But over here, I find this is really nice, whereby the management, the whole hotel is giving back to the society, which I think we should encourage this kind of movement.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us today, and one more time, we wish you and all the staff of Fortuna Hotel Hanoi a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.
That's one of the wonderful stories about Christmas in Vietnam in 2013 that we want to share with you on Sharing Vietnam at 11:45 a.m. on BTC 10 Net Viet. Thank you for watching us, and if you have any question or recommendation, please send an email to sharingvietnam@btc.vn. The last minute of the program, we would love to share with you the festive mood in Vietnam during Christmas. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.